Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Janetta McNeil, and I'm greeting you from San Antonio, Texas. I am so thankful this morning to be with you once again. This is my fourth go live in my journey of doing my go lives Fridays. And I thank God for this opportunity because every week I am able to bring to you people who has make the move online to better their lives, just like myself. So for those across the world who are watching us right now, I have a wonderful business partner with me this morning, and I really thank her time and for her to make herself available for me this today. As we are going to discuss as what our journey is this far in our online businesses, because we all strive to better our lives, and that is what we have found in this business for ourselves, because we want to better our lives, we want to better our family's life, and that is why we were searching for something that can do that, and we have found it in this business. So let's get going. For those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Janetta McNeil. I am originally from South Africa, but living in the United States now. I am a registered nurse by profession, but working as a caregiver. So let's go to our host. Let her introduce herself and just tell us a little bit about her background. So, Nandidi, please introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
Firstly, Janetta, thank you so much for having me. The best thing about this business for me is my global friends. So I live in India and my name is Nandini. And I was one of India's, I was the supermodel of the 80s. I went on after that to become a coach and a mentor. I taught people internationally for many years. And then I did a little bit of acting, but somehow I never got financially independent or financially sound. And then in 2020, due to some personal circumstances, I lost my home and I lost my life in my favorite city, Mumbai, where dreams are really made. I had to leave it and move, and that devastated me. I cannot say any other word but that. And I found myself going on a downward spiral. But I was determined to pull myself out of that and coach myself back into action. And I noticed that people globally are going online, especially after the pandemic. And by the grace of God, I found this wonderful digital business that my partner, Janetta, has also joined. And it's really changed my life. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Wow. Yeah. And I believe that we all have a reason why we want to better our lives, why we want to better the lives of our children. Because, like for myself, I grew up in a poor background. Uh, um, I'm from a poor background, and since I started my nursing career, it was always my dream to elevate
Yeah.
my family, because I was able to finish school and go to tertiary education and studied as a nurse. And it was always my dream and my hope to better my family's life and my life. But in South Africa, I was not able to do that. That is why I went abroad. I was working in the Middle East for 19 years. But even with all the income going had to go back home to South Africa, I had to start working again because I was not able to live a life that I really want. So,
Yes.
and then I came to the States with my husband. And when I came to the States, I didn't have a job because my plan was to retire, but I could not because there was no income. Though my husband used worked, but very soon we found out that one stream of income will not do it for us,
Yeah.
because in Saudi Arabia we didn't have to pay electric bills and for all the utility bills didn't came in. So when we came to the States, we were bombarded with that. And it really brought me back to reality that there's
Yes.
nowhere that you will live free. There's always also monthly bills that comes in, and that is life. And one stream of income was not uh, um,
Enough.
enough for us, so I had to start looking for a job. And because I was not registered with the nursing board here in Texas, so I had to look for something else. And that was during the time when the world was on lockdown. So thank God I got a job as a caregiver, and that is what I'm doing. And I know that that is not where I wanted to be for
The
the
rest of
time
your life.
able to work until 65. No, I don't want to do that. So that is how I came across this business, because I was looking for something that would better my life. And because I'm in the States, my family is in South Africa. I want to go to them whenever I want to. But
Yes.
that is why I look for something else. And I came across this business in. When I watched the 90-minute webinar, I know that this is where I can,
Same here.
oh, yes.
I felt at home the minute I saw that 90-minute webinar. I
Uh-huh.
said, these are my people. They're mine. They're my tribe.
Yes.
Exactly that.
Yeah. All right, then. Let us go to our next question. And please tell us, Nandini, why you decided to start this online business.
Well, as I said, that no matter what I did, I wasn't financially independent, and that was always my dream from when I was very little to be totally financially independent, have my own home, live life on my terms, have a time freedom lifestyle, and leave a legacy. I have two grown-up children. They're independent. They're married. They don't depend on me, but I don't want to depend on them either. I wanted to be independent. I wanted to leave a legacy for them and a legitimate legacy.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a legit business to do. And what I love about our business is that we pay our taxes. I got my first compensation and I noticed that the tax was cut. First, I was sad, but then I was happy. I said, this is proof we're real and we're legitimate. And especially that I'm going to leave it for my children, and my son will definitely ask me, Mama, what is it that you're doing? I can say, look, beta, this is a legitimate business. I'm not leaving you some scammy thing. Because people love to think that. So
Yes.
basically, I joined this business because I wanted to be financially independent and I wanted to use my brain, use my mind. I didn't realize I would make new friends. I would have a wonderful coach and a mentor. I didn't realize the extent of how this was going to be like therapy for me. I was so broken and devastated when I left my home. All I could think about was going back to Bombay. But now that I've joined this business, I don't think about anything. I just think about my wonderful friends and, okay, today what can I post that's different?
Yeah.
It's just changed my whole attitude in life.
Yeah. Yeah. That is so true. As you said that this business is such that you can leave a legacy for your children. And
Children,
the
yeah.
beautiful thing is that we started this business without any prior business knowledge.
Exactly.
But because it is set up in such a way that you learn everything, and while you are learning, you can also earn. And to leave something for your children, it is, somebody was saying once that as a nurse, I cannot leave my education to
Oh,
my children. But with this business,
I can.
they didn't need to go to business school to learn
Yes.
this, but they can run this business. I can leave it to them, and they can uh, carry on with it. And that is really what everybody wants to do, to leave a
Yes.
legacy for their children, because
Yes.
everything that we are doing today is for our children. Running
Absolutely.
this business is for our children, and to leave it for them, they don't have to start at the bottom like we did. They can start from the top, and they can grow. And that is really what everybody wants to do, to leave a legacy for their children, because everything that we are doing today is for our children. Running this business is for our children, and to leave it for them, they don't have to start at the bottom like we did. They but they can carry on with it. And that is
Yeah.
really also what attracted me to this business. And as you said, that the community around us is
So,
a really a blessing, because for myself, if I didn't have this community, I would have left this business long ago. And just the inspiration that is around you daily,
yes,
like we said, we spoke before, that though we are not where we want to be, but because of the inspiration of the community around us, they
amazing.
motivate us daily to just continue. And
Having, yes, having said that, in the first 5 weeks, I made my first two sales and got very high compensation,
yes,
100 times more than a low ticket sale.
yes,
And it's up my coach because she's been in this for some time, so she's already walked the steps. So I walk in her footsteps.
yes,
It's
yeah,
wonderful.
it is,
Yeah.
it is, yeah. Okay, let us go to our next. Please tell us what you have learned and the benefits that you have gained since you started this business.
I mean, it's amazing. If you were to do mutual funds, you can earn maximum what? 12%, 14%. If you buy land, you can earn what? Maximum, okay, another 12. Let's be very generous. Another 12%. All right. In this business, you have the potential, you have the potential, and there are superstars in this business who've done that. And one day I'm going to do it. You can earn as much as 79% of your investment.
Yeah,
I mean, it blows your mind away. So that's an advantage. Secondly, I find that my brain has kind of expanded. I'm able to learn new technology faster
yeah,
because the training is available to us all the time. So I can keep going back to the training videos, looking at them again, finding new ways, looking at it from top, from bottom, from the other way around. And because we have professionals as our coaches who've been in the business for some time, they help us look at things from a different point of view always. So if you're open to that, you're open to learning, I feel I have a skip in my step and I feel I'm looking forward to each day. That's the biggest gain. If I feel that, look, I have friends all over.
yeah.
All I need is my phone. When I was traveling, my business was going on. I just needed this. That's it. I can just check, oops, I've got a lead and I can do the necessary work.
Yeah.
I don't have to, I don't have to rent an office. I don't have to get staff that I have to pay for. I don't have to pay taxes for that place, taxes for my staff, deal with all the, what happens when you have staff. You have to
Absolutely.
deal with all the ups and downs of your staff. I don't pay phone bills. I don't pay nothing. I just pay my this bill. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a huge benefit.
It is. It is. It's so true, because the what I've learned is really to like think outside the box, and now I can go and look up things that I don't know. I
Yes.
know where to go,
Yes.
and I don't have to just rely on my coach and my mentor, because they are always there. But
Yes.
also that we have to realize is that it's our businesses, they are there to help us when we
Yes.
don't know. And that is what I've learned, that we have all the information on our fingertips, as they say, because you can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you can go and search things out for yourself. And
Absolutely.
yeah, and for us, it's just to to have the mindset to learn and to grow. And the biggest thing also, what keeps me motivated, the motivation for me in this business is that, why did I come looking for something else that will help me to better my life and the life of my family?
True.
And
True.
that really keeps me moving.
True.
And
Yes.
and just the mere fact that, as you said, I have this beautiful community around me, and I see the potential, as you said at the beginning, what this business can elevate your life to.
Yes.
It's and the mere fact that I've seen what it has done for the people, because nobody is made different from the other one. It's just for you to come with that mindset that I can do it, and with the belief in yourself that nothing is impossible. Because what is possible for my coach, for my mentor, is possible for me.
Yes.
Yes.
And
And
another big benefit for me is that I've always felt I was born to serve and help people. And like an everyday prayer my mother taught me when I was very young is, Dear God, help me be better than I was today. Tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, may I be better than I was yesterday, better version of myself. So these are two prayers. May I help others and may I be a better version of me. And this business is basically based on that. The two founding members, they did this business and they set it up in the kindest, most wonderful way. And everybody is like that in this business.
yeah,
They've learned, they've earned money. Now they want to help you earn money. It's not
yeah,
just they keep for them.
no,
They also teach you how you can earn money and be successful. So
yes,
that intrinsic basic point is one that's so large and generous. I love that.
yeah,
It's a,
yeah.
it's like really kindness at its highest level.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as you said, people are so generous with their knowledge, because they want you to succeed. And
Yes,
the business is set up in such a way that um, everybody who are in this business and who wants to do this business can succeed, because, as you said, they leave footprints for you
yes,
just to walk in. And that is what our coach always says. Um, Knowledge leaves footprints, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just do the same as what they are doing, and because it works for them, it will work for you. If Because not everything work the same for everybody, but you can tweak it the way it will work for you. Yeah.
exactly. You
So
said a very good thing. They
mhm.
can show you, but the work you do and you own it and make it your own.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Tweak it. Yes,
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 yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, Janetta.
yes. So let me just go to our audience. Thank you so much for those who are watching us live. I really appreciate your time, because you could have been somewhere else. Like for
Else,
me, it is like 5:20 in the morning. You could have still been asleep. But you are here watching us, and if you are here, you want to learn. And for those who are going to watch the video later, I pray that you will take something away from our topic this morning.
yes.
So let's go to our next question. Please, if I want to start this business, and or if somebody watching us this morning wants to start this business, what piece of advice can you give them?
Firstly, I want to say is that do your due diligence before you jump to any conclusion. That I want to say number one. At least spare the 90 minutes to watch a free webinar. It's a free webinar. So you could just go to our websites, register, watch the free webinar. Once you watch the free webinar, like both Janetta and me did, and we both liked the webinar, we liked the people, we said, oh, this is something we'd like to do. After that, you can pay a one-time membership fee of $149. That's 12,444 rupees. You just pay it once, not more than that. And as I said, it's legit, so you get a receipt. The money doesn't come to us, neither to Janetta nor to me. It is kept by the company and you get a receipt. And then for 1 month, you get pre-coaching videos. You are connected to our 208,000 member community on Facebook. And at that time, you can ask us, your mentors, whatever questions and doubts you have. Let us clear them. Snoop the business, snoop it, check it out, check what people are doing. Really do your due diligence. Everything you start new, you have to do your work. You can't just make a judgment without doing that. Now, if after 1 month you feel, yes, this is for me, then you get two pre coaching, pre joining coaching calls. Till then, if you feel no, this is not for me, and you call us and say, no, it's not for me, you will get a full refund of that 1,244,000 rupees or $149. A full and complete refund. We don't keep even this much of it. That's how wonderful our business is. Then, once you have your pre coaching calls, then you decide how much you want to pay to join this franchise. It is a franchise which has two parts to it. One is the social media attraction part, and one is the part where we have high end products. And that's why you have high end compensation. The compensations you have here are amazing, and you can keep going and getting your new milestones. And once you reach your milestone, you will see the incredible benefits you will get. So it's really an incredible journey you can start, and basically you will be with us.
Absolutely. And I always think that this is always in my mind that where will you get a business where you can because with every business you have to have a startup capital. There's
Yes.
no way that you can start free.
No.
And with this one is if you don't like it, you get your money back.
Yes.
Have you ever find a business like that that you have been in the inner works, you know how they are working, you get all the information about it, and if you don't like it,
You get
you
your
get
money
your
back.
money back? No, never.
Uh,
And it's not yearly that you are paying membership fee. No, it's only once off, and that once off fee covers so many things that you don't have to pay because we are having masterminds every week. You are being taught, and if you go somewhere else, you will pay every month, every week, a lot of money to get that information because it
yeah.
is from people who has been there, who has gone through the things that they are teaching us.
Yeah.
You will pay with every mastermind, you will pay that big amount of money, but you don't pay anything, and you get it every week. And if you want your mentor, she is there or he is there. If you want your coach, they are available to you. You will never find that, and only for
Anywhere.
nowhere. And that is really, it's really generous. This is, you will not find this type of
Anywhere.
a business model anywhere.
It's
So
really true. It's really true. One of our star coaches, I have to say, she did a call with somebody where so we our membership is $149. So she asked him, so how much is your course? And it is a 12-week course. Ours is a 8 to 12-week course, depending on how much time you take to study. So the guy said, 1 year. She said, oh, it's for 1 year. He said, yes. So ours is 149, theirs was $2,058. So she said, oh, and then do you earn anything? He said, no. But with us, you earn while you learn.
yes,
You you learn and you earn at the same time.
yeah,
Over there was nothing. And she said, after you finish this course, what job do you get? Now we are the owners of our business. I'm the boss, she's the boss,
yeah,
okay? He says, you don't get a job. So you pay 200 to like 20, whatever, 2058 for what? At the end of the day, what do you get? Here we give you a full training, video training available to you for the rest of your life. You get masterminds every week. I've learned Chat GPT, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. I mean, new things every day we learn.
yeah,
Every week we learn, right? It's incredible. Where are
yes,
you going to get that?
yeah.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. You will not find this anywhere. So for our viewers, thank you so much for that you have watched us. And as we have said that you won't get this business model anywhere. And as Nandini says that if you want to join us, if you want to know more about this business, just sign up with your name and email address on one of these two links or websites, and Ask whatever you want to know. As we have said at the beginning, do your due diligence. Find out what this is all about. Get all the answers before you start this. And that is what she said. Find out what this is all about. And we will lay it all on the table for you so that you can learn what it is. Watch the 90-minute video. And if you don't understand everything, ask, and we will be happy to help you, because we want people to come in with the knowledge what they are getting themselves into, so that nobody is not satisfied at the end of the day. We want you to come in open to learning, with an open mindset, and willing to put your hand to the plow and not look back, but do
Yes.
this with all of your heart, because you have a reason why you started this business in the first time, in the first place. So once again, for those who watched us, thank you so much for your time. And I hope you will get some value from what we have said this morning, and some inspiration. If you look for something to do but don't know where to start, this is something that you can scope out and see if it's a fit for you, and then you can make an informed decision. That is what we want to do here with every Go Live that we are doing, is just to inform you about something out there that can help you reach your goals faster. So, any last word from you, Nandini?
I just want to tell everybody that, this is really the best thing that happened to me. I have nothing else to say, but it's
Okay.
just given me so much joy, and I just believe it's a gift from God for me.
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for gracing me this morning with all your insight, and with each Go Live, I learned something. So thank you so much, and for those who watched us and those who are going to watch the video later, thank you for your time, and come back to us with any question that you have. And enjoy your day. God bless you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.
Bye. God bless.
God
Bye.
bless.